Matthew chapter 24, I read this based on the what? The video I posted before. Hear what God's word said. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall shew you great signs and wonders. Many of these leaders on social media are false prophets, false prophetess, false pastors, bishops, and apostles. They will not preach message or teach messages like this because they know who they are. Look and see if you see many of these leaders going to the word of God as this. No, they don't. They bypass verses like this. So the video I put there before is based on the scriptures, and that is why God said they will show you great signs and wonders, in as much that if it were possible they shall deceive the very elect. Listen to me, sinners and backsliders, who know me I talk to, because you see some of you will listen and some of you don't. Me not talk to the one them who say them are Christian or leaders, because you see a lot of them already deceived. That's why them sell out God, and God call them greedy dogs. Yes, that's what God said about many of us leaders, greedy dogs, and which is truth. Because many of these leaders, they don't want to go through nothing for God. They don't want to wait upon God. They don't want to do the will of God. They don't want to preach the truth of God. They don't want to teach the truth of God, because the truth have no friends but lie does, thief does. Oh God, I said they don't. To preach the truth of God, you're going to be hated. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, the Son of God, speak the truth and he was hated. He was hated. He was left by many who said they belongs to him. Leaders nowadays, they're offended of God's very word, and yet they say they belongs to God and preaching for God. The same way with Christians. So God said, if you don't be, even the very elect will be deceived. Do you realize the people them that many of these leaders are targeting? The one them where they see with things and they bypass you who have nothing, as they say. Job friends were around Job because of what Job did have. But soon as God afflict Job, he show Job your friend and his wife, then start to question him. But when they were yamming at his table and gaining from his wealth, they never questioned Job, because they were getting at the same way many of the people that were around you. Listen to me, because where them are getting them around you. But soon as nothing happen to you, and them first, me tell you every day, some people will never show no appreciation to you when you're alive. But as soon as you are dead, them are just dead. Them are go right, but R.I.P. go to hell. When the person died, they cannot know what you say. But because that of them don't mean it, when you're alive, them can't do it. Where are all those videos that you know posting now about somebody when they die? Where were those videos while they were alive? Why you couldn't buy that person, that rose, that car, that shoes, that watch, that chain? Why you couldn't buy them that glass, that drink while they were alive, but when they die you want to put it in casket? I'm just asking the question. So God's word said it, and that's what many of your leaders are doing. Uno come and say God said. And it's because many of you watch the people them live and hear what them are say. You know, come and talk about God send enough to pray for them. God send enough to deliver word to them. Why is it God never tell you no? All the time. But as soon as the person says something I don't see. Or if you don't hear say the person sick, God give you no message. Or if you don't hear say the person in trouble, God give you no message. Or when you don't see the person at that time, why God never give no message before it happened? And that is why God said, if it be possible with the very elect. You see how me see some of the leaders are behave. And how people are running down and I listen. Me have to question God, ask God if me truly are doing will, Because our people are running down. And God himself, and me know to say many of you is not of God. And many sinners, that's why some of these sinners, when you not come out, do not give them word, they no fat pound, they no respect. Because many of these sinners, me say it already, sinners know who belongs to God. Sinners know who are live for God. Sinners know true child of God. Sinners know true man of God. Sinners know true, real, anointed preachers. They know. They know. Don't believe that they don't know. They know. They know. They know. And it's sad to see that many who said they were pastors, they were prophets, they were bishop, they were child of God has been deceived by the false one. Because many have done so. Many have done so. How many people where you know how they where the inner God has dropped? Has dropped. They have dropped. How many of them? How many of them? So that is where the word of God comes in. Inasmuch that if it were possible, if it can't possible for them who are truly elect by God. You see, anybody where the devil saved, were not for God. That's why he said, in us so much that if it was possible, no pastor, no prophet, no person who belongs to God. Nobody. That's why he said he know them that are his. And many of your sinners and backsliders out there belongs to God. And that is why sometimes these leaders are come to and say, God said, Satan will send in leaders them to no. Satan, oh God,